and also on YouTube and also on X. We're everywhere right now. Anybody wants to come on the screen, I will put the link, the invite link in the chat, and you can click on that and join me. All right, I'll put that there, and I'll pin that to the top of the chat, pin it, and there you go. So let's see. I'll put the ticker on there too. And if you guys got any comments you want to make, just type it in the comment section on StreamYard and I'll get it. So what we're looking at here is where Hurricane Milton is right this minute. This is live. It is just off the coast of Venice, just south between Venice and Tampa. And I'm starting here because my friend Adele and her husband Bo, who's one of my best friends from years ago, lives down in Venice, and she was a little nervous. Bo's not exactly mobile, so she's sitting tight. Hopefully she'll be fine. There'll be a storm surge there. There'll be some flooding, but I think she's going to be just fine. 41 miles an hour is not bad. It's gusting to about 75 every now and then. So, Adele, you're going to be fine. All right? Here's a better look. Here's a little bit more information on this screen right here. You can see to my right, that's a camera I have on my roof that's looking out across the street. That's the camera that I normally have on the antennas, so you can watch the antenna track the satellites. And how you doing, Iman? You made it. Thank you for coming. How come you're not popping up on the screen when I click that? I'm clicking. I'm trying to put your comment on the screen. I click show. There you are. This is my buddy Iman. He comes on all my live feeds. He's from Northern Ireland. So welcome aboard, my man. So tonight, I couldn't think of anything to talk about, but we're going to have a big storm. And it's just coming on shore now down in Venice, Florida. So my friend Adele, who's also watching, it's tough. It's a tough one for her. But Adele, I think you're going to be just fine. If you guys want to leave any information in the chat, you could do that on either StreamYard or you could do that on YouTube, and I will see your comments. So feel free to leave comments there. I put the links to the StreamYard live stream on YouTube, and you could click on there and actually come on live with me if you'd like. All right, so here we are on the 9th of October, 2024. Time flies. I can't believe it's October already. All the stores are opening up their Christmas stuff is out, and they haven't even gotten rid of the Halloween stuff yet. The Christmas stuff is out. There it is. It's 6 o'clock right now. We're just going live. And so anyway, there were tons of people that put up Halloween decorations already. And in my head, I'm like, that's not a good idea, because what's going to happen is they're all going to blow away. I have not seen any significant wind yet today. We have had one gust early this morning around 9 o'clock of about 25 miles an hour, but that was it. And all my friends and neighbors boarded up their homes. I have hurricane windows. If they break, they're guaranteed to be fixed for free. So you could see the wind is just, let's see, let's get a camera out there so you could see what's going on. You can start to see the trees shaking back and forth, and that's the wind gust coming in. And on my weather station, 13 miles an hour was the last gust that came through. That's not bad at all. We get 13-mile-an-hour gust when there's a thunderstorm, so it's not going to bother me. What bothers me is when we start getting steady 50-mile-an-hour winds, and then all of a sudden a 75-mile-an-hour gust comes through. That will wake you up out of your sleep. It's so loud. So tonight, I am not boarding up my windows. I'm fine. I got the tower down on the ground. Now, if I go to the camera, show you, if you've been following along, You've seen the progression of the flood in my backyard. Wait till you see it. It's coming. I know. So is Christmas. Look at the flood where it's creeping up the hill. Now, mind you, where this camera is about 15 feet above the top of the water under there. So I'm okay. It's not going to flood my house. It's not going to get that high. I should be fine. I'm praying I'll be fine. Depends on how much rain we get from this storm. And the way it looks now, let's go back to the Ventusky app. And right now I'm looking at wind. Let's pick precipitation. The precipitation map is much, much higher. If you look by Adele, they're expecting 32 inches of rain. I'm sorry, no, 0.32 inches of rain. If you go up by me, up here by Palm Coast, here's Palm Coast right here. That might be the rate per hour. Oh, in the last 3 hours. That's what that means. Last 3 hours. Let's see if we can increase this. From 2 a.m. today, we had, no, that's not, maybe it was falling at a rate at 220, but no, we've had much more rain than that. Yeah, we've had much, much more precipitation than that. The radar shows little spotty storms coming. Oh, you can't see it. I put that on the screen. So if you look, we're looking at Venice here, and if we look over at Palm Coast, where are we here? Right here. I am right around this area here. Looking at the radar, let's go back to precipitation. It's saying no inches of rain. I don't believe that. But what we're really impressed with is the wind speed. So far you can see, let's go back to today at 6 p.m. We've had 17-mile-an-hour winds right now. Okay, so that's not so bad. Adele, you're another story. You're down here. And you got 32 mile per hour winds. And if we click on gusts, 61 mile an hour gusts. That's really not that bad. Should be okay down there. All right. So Andy Cowley's here. Hey, Andy. Welcome aboard, my man. Thank you for stopping by. And Iman is here. Yeah, thanks, Andy, telling me it's not showing. I know I'm so bad. Irish weather. Andy, thanks for coming. So what we're doing, Andy, have you checked out Ziggy's stream that he's doing? It'd be nice if he comes on with me. But anyway, so Adele's watching. So Adele, you should be okay. You've got 60-mile-an-hour winds. That's like the worst right now. That's the worst it is. So if I zoom this out, here's where Adele is, right here. And here's the eye of the storm right here. Notice inside the eye of the storm, the wind is really like 19 miles an hour. That's it. The heart of this is 75 miles an hour, 84, 90. So Adele, the good news is as soon as this dark red hits land, it's going to slow down tremendously because the land will slow it down. So you should be fine, Adele. I'm hoping you'll be fine. It should be no problem. Let's save that on the map so we can go back to it later. And then we're going to go up here. Now, here's what's really cool. I'm right here by Palm Coast. You see we have 29-mile-an-hour winds. And I should shrink myself down a little smaller or something. Let's move the map. There. So I'm right here. 35 mile an hour. It's starting to pick up down here. But here's the main storm. And this originally was going to head right for me. It was going to literally come right down my driveway. And luckily it went further south. It creeped up a little further north. Originally, they had it going across here, so it would pass directly under Orlando. Now it looks like it'll be a little closer to Orlando. So if you're in that area, make sure you batten down the hatches, make sure everything's okay. All your loose stuff in the backyard's tied down. Meanwhile, the rain has not even reached me from this storm yet. And look at the flood already in my backyard. Ugh, I can't take it. It's nuts. I'm safe, though. That's the best part. I'm safe. So nothing's going to be bad. I'm going to be just fine. You can see on all the weather cams on the top left that I'm following, this top left one, this is Titusville right here. Underneath Titusville is Kissimmee, Orlando International Airport. Sanibel Island is right there, the bottom one. On the top right, we have Lakeland, Florida. This is probably, that might be I-4 going through Lakeland. There's another Orlando shot. Here's Key West, and this is what gets me. In the Key West shot on the bottom here, look at all these idiots trying to get a picture next to the buoy, the southernmost part of the United States. And every now and then a wave comes right over the wall and wets them. I'm just hoping a big wave doesn't show up and just sweep them all away and back out into the ocean, because that could happen. That's pretty rough seas out there, so not a smart thing. And then over here, this bottom right is Port Canaveral. So now you got an idea of what's going on around the state. Anybody got any questions? I'd love to hear from you. Hey, Steve, KO4AFL, you ever want to take your ham radio test? Steve's the guy to talk to. He'll do it over the internet with you, which is pretty cool. Okay. What else we got going on? All right. So I've been monitoring all kinds of, I've been running the stream since like 6 o'clock this morning. I've come on once or twice. Let's go back to my other camera, because this one timed out. And there's the outside shot looking out over the roof of my house to the front of my house. So I can pan that around. I'll show you how that works. Normally, this camera is pointing in this other direction. And after I get it around all the way, I got to lower it because it's on the roof and it's on a slant. I didn't put a platform up there. But there's my 2 meter, 70 centimeter antennas. I left them up, but if you notice, there's no tower there. The reason there's no tower there is because I lowered it down. So let's go back to where we were. And you could see the front of my house. My neighbors across the street boarded up. So they're ready for anything, but I don't think they're going to need it. I don't think we're going to need to be boarded up. There's the picture there. There you go. Yeah, so I'm thinking we're going to get through this pretty well. We're getting through it flying colors, actually. It's not bad at all by me. Windy, nasty, drizzly, rain on and off all day. We've had 9.5 inches of rain in the last 3 days. So that's why there is a flood in my backyard. It's not really a flood. It's just a giant puddle. That whole section of woods behind my house is there specifically for water runoff. And to get some water in the backyard is just, that's just par for the course. And I don't mind it. It's nothing. The deer don't mind it. My only fear is the alligators coming out of the woods into my backyard because they want to get out of the water. But my sister's texting me now asking me if I'm doing okay. Follow me on Facebook. Don't block me because you're a Democrat and I'm a Republican, and you'll be able to see because I'm streaming this on Facebook right now too. I'll get to her after I get off of this. Anybody want to come on? Anyone, anywhere? I put the link up there. It's pinned at the top of the chat. Just click on it and come on over. You should see it on the chat. Yeah, it's on the YouTube chat also. So you can go to YouTube and click on it and join me. Adele's there. Oh, Adele, you're not muted anymore. You want to talk to me, Adele? Let's see if Adele jumps in. Adele and her husband have been my friend for years. For years we've been friends. Ziggy, if you're out there, you're welcome to come on too. Although you probably got your hands full with your kids right now. Anybody got any questions anywhere? You know what bums me out? Right now, ISS is doing a slow scan TV experiment between now and the 14th. They're going to be sending down slow speed television images. And I always love doing that. I set up my 9700 to automatically record them, and then I can print them out. And if you've never done that, it's a very easy way on the 9700. You could just tell it, hey, every time the ISS passes, record this. And it records the sound, which sounds like a fax machine, which is exactly what the technology is. It's like a fax machine coming through space on ham radio. And you record that audio, and then you play that back for an app, and it builds the picture, which is really cool. So, yeah, you could do that. And it's happening right now till the 14th. Let's see if I got a page I could show you here. I know I posted it on Facebook, and so did our buddy Don. Yeah. I'm going to click on it. Let's click on ARISS. If you go to the Facebook group, ARISS, Amateur Radio on the International Space Station, you could see, I will copy the link. I will share the link on StreamYard, and I will also share the link on YouTube. So if you want to learn how to do slow scan TV from the International Space Station, you got time now. Between now and the 14th, they will be transmitting ISS images from the ISS, digital images from the ISS. Look on my YouTube channel. Actually, I should do that while I'm here. What the heck? I'll just go to my channel and go to my videos. It's something, because if you look at my channel right now, I'm actually in 2 places. I'm live in 2 places. All right. Let's go to home. Your videos. I did a whole video on how to record slow scan TV from the International Space Station. Now, if I could just find it. Let's just type in SSTV as a search. All right. I will copy that link. I'll put that on YouTube. Send that. We'll go back to StreamYard. I'll post it on StreamYard also. This is the link to my video teaching you how to download slow scan TV images from the International Space Station. So if you would like to do that, click on that link and watch that video, and you'll be able to go there. There it is on the screen right there. All right. So what are we going to talk about tonight? Who's got questions about, what do you want to know about the storm? What do you want to know about its track? Where it's going, what it's doing? Come on and ask me. No, we have 87 people watching right now. Holy mackerel. God, this is fun. This is the most people I've ever had on a live stream. Incredible. 87 people. Wow. All right. So we got 87 people. Who wants to talk? Who's got something they want to ask me? Ask me what color my eyes are. Ask me how I get my hair to look so damn good. You don't give a crap about my hair. I'm not worried about that. Let's switch over to the geochron screen real quick, and you could see the where the storm is and how it's getting there. It's actually right behind my head in this video. The state of Florida is just off to the right. Actually, it's right under my head. I can't move. I can move me. Let me move me. Hold on. Hold on. I got to switch screens and tap on little things. Do that. I'm going to move myself so you can see where the storm is right now. There we go. Put myself on the right instead of the left. And we'll transition over. There we go. Now you can see the storm. This is the geochron. This isn't that easy to see. It's much easier to see on the Ventusky. That's a great app. You have to get your hands on the Ventusky app. The Ventusky app is absolutely incredible. Here's the link to the video for that's the link to the video of the slow scan TV, how to do it with the 9700 on the ISS. And my buddy, the Zigster, Ziggy, just showed up. You decent, Ziggy? Can I put you on the screen? There he is. He's decent. You got your hands full with the kids?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's my buddy Ziggy. He's responsible for me having a tower in my backyard and being such a geek about it. He helped me do that. He gave me the tower and taught me how to put it together and take care of it. So thank you. You're looking confused. Did you mute yourself?
What's that?
I hear the kids in the background.
Oh, yeah.
They having fun?
Yeah, they have no idea what's going on.
That makes sense. That makes sense because a lot of people don't know what's going on. This storm, they've been hyping this storm for a while. Oh, here we got a question. Ziggy, I got 90 people watching me right now. That's the most I've ever had. I hope you're all subscribed and following me. We got a question here, Zig. I got a question for you. Have any of your Waffle Houses up there shut down? They're closing in South Brevard. Oh, no, that means Armageddon's coming. I don't know if you know about the Waffle House storm history. Like you have a Cat 1, a Cat 2, Cat 3, Cat 5, they work up. And then you get to the Waffle House closed Cat, that's like the most serious category storm there is. When the Waffle House closes, that's where Jim Cantori shows up. Oh, Ziggy's up twice. All right, we'll get rid of this one. I don't know what happened.
Right. Yeah.
But did you see the question we had there? This guy's asking, have the Waffle Houses closed? Not yet.
The Waffle House closed? Man,
Yeah,
the Waffle House don't close. They run on propane, son.
When they do close, though, that means Armageddon is coming. How's your stream going? You still streaming?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. I've been watching. Ziggy's got a stream. He's got you put an American flag in the backyard, and I saw you out there putting the light out there before. This is gonna look so cool when it gets dark. Hopefully it won't blow. What do you got holding that thing down, Zig?
What, the flag?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like 5 feet in the ground.
Oh, 5 feet in the ground. Okay, it ain't going anywhere. That's good. So Ziggy, this man, you got to follow his YouTube also. Hey Adele, I can still see your feet. That's my friend Adele. She's not on the live stream. I'm not going to put her on the live stream. I don't want to embarrass her. But I can see her. She's sitting watching this in a row. She's down in Venice, Florida, which is getting hammered right now. They are literally.
Hey, wait, is this not the most American thing ever?
Drinking Coors Light. I love it. Let me show you this. No, the Waffle Houses have not closed yet. This is the screen I had up before. I transition over, and you can see there's the storm. And my dear friend Adele lives right here. She's getting the worst of it right now, which really isn't that bad. It says 74-mile-an-hour winds. The house is probably shaking a little, Adele. You're probably going to get some storm surge there, but hopefully it'll be quick. It'll move over fast. When it gets over land, the storm really dies down tremendously. So you'll be okay. I guarantee it. Zig, what do you got to show us? You got anything new and exciting going on there?
No, man. I've been strapping everything to the ground.
Well, I did that 2 days ago. And I tested
you know.
my generator 2 days ago also. Anybody else got any questions? Come on. 92 people watching. This is an all-time record.
I never put my generator up from Helene.
Oh, okay.
I mean, why? I knew there was another one coming. I mean, why?
Well, the best thing I ever did was I put the soft start on my house so I can run my generator. If I lose power, I could still run my generator. I'm hoping I don't lose power because I really don't want to have to use the generator. Plus, I want to stay online. And if I was already told by Metronet, if power is lost, we're going to lose the internet. So right now, I still got my internet up. Ziggy, I should show you. You'll get a kick out of this. Ziggy's been in my backyard. He knows what it looks like. Check this out, Zig. Check the flood.
The flood.
The flood.
I'm getting tore up by mosquitoes.
Yeah, that would happen. Especially while you were old. Look at me. Tomorrow, as soon as the rain stops, I'm going out there and spraying with a fogger to kill all the bugs. And if you watch that puddle behind my house, you see how much water's back there, Zig?
Yeah.
It's a lot of water. That's as high as it's ever been, and it's about to be a little higher.
We go for a swim in that.
Well, as long as you don't mind the snakes and the alligators, yeah, you could do that.
Florida
I'd kayak
man.
first.
Florida man.
It's not exactly a marina, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's wet back there. But that's the camera that I usually have on the tower. It's still on the tower. It's under the tower looking out that direction. But anyway, so I think you'd be proud of me, Zig. I got the tower up and down real easy. The last storm, Helene, I literally by 7:30 the next morning, the tower was back. All my antennas were back up. Took me no time. Adele's texted me. She exited by mistake. Aw. I know she disappeared from the screen. Anyhow,
hey, Mike, show everybody my freedom stream.
Your freedom stream. Okay, let me figure out how to do that. Let me have it. First
You
of
could
all,
just throw me away and just share screen, I guess.
let's see. I gotta find the right screen where I can get that. Oof, that's not good. I'm watching it from not that. Where do I want to go? There you are. I could put the link in the feed.
That'd be great.
Yeah, let me share that copy link. So if you want to go look at what Ziggy's live stream is doing, check this out. There you go.
Yeah.
That's Ziggy's live stream. I know it's kind of quacky, but your YouTube channel is at 75 Ohm Ham.
No, I mean just 75 ohm ham.
Okay. Yeah, but you got to put the at symbol in front of it. So it's youtube.com at 75 Ohm Ham. Go check out his stream. I'll see if I can get it on the screen and share it.
I got a couple of new subscribers today. I was so happy.
Yeah, look at that. You're up to 174. I need
No way.
less. Yeah, you got 174 subscribers now.
Yeah.
And what do I have? I think I have 700 and I think last I looked. Yeah, I'm at 750. I got one more subscriber. So if any of you people are watching this live feed and you're not subscribed and you want to hear me talk to astronauts on the International Space Station, do it, man. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell. We're 91 people now. 91 people. It's
There she is.
Death and destruction draws a crowd. I love it. We're all gonna die.
Oh no, that's a big flag, by the way.
That's nice. What is it, 5x6 or 4x8?
Hold on. Where is she? If
Right
I can't
there.
keep it in frame here. Still walking backwards.
Okay. So I guess it's not raining by you right now.
That's a big flag, dude.
God bless
I think
America.
I don't know the ratio that it's supposed to be, but I would imagine it's getting pretty close to like 7 to 8 feet by 4 feet.
Oh wow, that is big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put a what I put 4x6 on my house. I took it down, of course, and the smart thing I did, whenever you get a what? You just laughed. What happened?
That huge flag, man. It takes a lot of wind to pick that thing up. It's soft and wet.
Yeah, right. When it gets wet, it'll take a little bit of a wind to bring it up.
Yeah.
So let's show people where we're at right now. Let me just pop on the screen. Adele's down in Venice, Florida. and you could see she's right here. Right now they're getting 57-mile-an-hour winds steady in Venice, Florida. So yeah, check that out. Go check out Ziggy's live feed. And
it's nice and calm, and you also get to listen to all the local VHF chatter, because my whole county is still analog, fortunately.
yeah, he's got the police scanner going in that, and I had local repeaters going in my house all day.
Well, I've got it all. I've got police, fire, EMS, hospital, and all the local repeaters.
Is that one of those Baofangs you programmed for emergencies?
I did a strict program just for this live stream, and it's 13 channels is all I needed to monitor to have a very entertaining time. So it scans through all of them very fast, so I don't miss anything.
Sweet. Yeah, I've been using my 9700 is streaming all the 2-meter repeaters, and my 705 is scanning all the 70 centimeter and 2-meter repeaters. So you get both.
I want to apologize to the 2 hams that I asked to QSY off of the calling frequency because they switched over to Yaesu Digital, and so you know, there's no rules in ham radio, but you know, the calling frequency going digital, that's one thing, but during a hurricane, come on, guys.
There's actually supposed
there's
to
a
be
lot of people monitoring on analog, and that's no fair to tie up our one and only calling frequency.
The calling frequency for digital is
it has one.
Yeah, it is one. What is it? 146 5625. That's what my node used to be on. 5625 is the last 4. But yeah, they shouldn't be on the analog frequency. That's 14652. They shouldn't be on that doing digital. That's wrong. But yeah, it's like
it's not wrong. It's just not right now. It's not right now. Do it any other time. I don't care.
You know, my pet peeve with the St. Augustine group. The St. Augustine group has one lunatic, maybe 2, on their repeater that's constantly causing interruptions. And yesterday I was on there talking to somebody, and he jumped in there, started making a racket, and I couldn't help it. I had to say something. I was like, buddy, can't you just keep it in your pants during the hurricane and let guys talk? There might be emergency stuff going on. You don't know. Somebody's looking for information. You don't want to be causing all interference. And I didn't hear him again after that, but I swear to God, I want to take it on as my quest to get one of those things that you could track them down and find out where they are and report them to the FCC and have them get either fined or have their license revoked, because the guy's a lunatic. And everybody in St. Augustine's afraid of him. No,
nobody's afraid of him. All that it really is if you just don't respond to him or acknowledge him, Mike, he goes away.
He doesn't.
But you can't help yourself. That's the thing.
He's always there. You have to hear him interrupting the net. How you doing, Glenn? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Anybody else wants to get on the screen with me? You just jump on the link. It's pinned at the top.
I'll jump out. Somebody else jump in.
Oh, I can get multiple people on here. As many people as I want can come on. So, Glenn, if you want to come on live with me, just go to the top of the chat, the pinned comment, and you can come on right now. By the way, I want to shout out to ABR Industries, who makes this possible. Also, EMP Shield. So ABRIND.com. Use the code ABR10 HAMFUN and get 10% off your order there. Or if you go over to EMPShield.com, use the code HAMFUN, get 20% off anything you purchase from EMPShield.com. So keep that in mind.
Mike, right. Are you going live again a little bit later this evening?
Oh, I'll probably leave the stream running all night tonight. I don't know if I'm going to actually come on or if I'm just going to jump on here and from time to time.
See, I messed up and I didn't have my my router for the first time in my life. I didn't have my router on my battery backup because the battery was bad, and I didn't change it over to my other one. And so when I lose power, I'm going to lose my stream, and I'm really upset about this.
Oh,
I know, because I'll have to start a new stream, and this thing's been going for like 9 hours.
well, I know you started this morning. And when I saw yours, I said, "Oh my God, what a great idea!" He had his scanner on there. I said, "Why don't I put some audio on there myself?" So I did. That's what I put. So I stole that idea from you. I'm admitting it out in the open here. I stole your idea.
Mike, if you start my stream at the beginning, you'll see the hilarious progression of where it started and where it ended up. Like, it started like a camera on the inside of my window, and then I moved it out, and then I added OBS to it, and then the radar, and then the scanner audio from the VHF antenna.
Right.
Yeah, it's like I slowly evolved into a little production studio.
So just so you know, if any of you people are watching me on YouTube, you can't see Ziggy because you can. Oh, you can see Ziggy. Okay, I didn't know because I have two streams running at the same time, Zig. I got StreamYard running, me and you on StreamYard, and I also have my YouTube stream running. On my YouTube stream, you can't see Ziggy. You should be able to hear him, but you can't see him. But on StreamYard, you can see both of us. So anybody else wants to join us, you're more than welcome to. We got 91 people watching. We got 1 thumbs up. Come on, people. 91 people. I can't get 10 of you to give me a thumbs up. Boost the algorithm. Make me famous. Make me YouTube famous. You know, my brother was TikTok famous. When COVID first started, he was a big TikTok guy, did a lot of comedy videos and stuff with his girlfriend. And if you remember the theme song from Golden Girls, thank you for being my friend, that song, he did a funny video with his girlfriend where he's singing that to her, going crazy, and she's ignoring him. And what's his name, the guy that does the ride-alongs with famous stars, what the heck is the British guy, what's his name, anyway, he played that video on his show one night, and then the morning show on ABC played that on the morning show because they thought it was so funny. So what are people doing during COVID? And he was making videos, and it was hilarious. And next thing you know, he's got 20,000 followers on TikTok, which was amazing. So he just kept popping them out. My favorite one he ever did, he's supposed to be a doctor talking to a patient on the phone, and the patient's asking him, "Doc, did you find out? What is it? What does my wife have?" And the doctor says, "Well, with all the tests we did, we figured out she either has Alzheimer's or she's got AIDS." And he goes, "Oh my God, Doc, what do I do?" And the doc says, "Well, take her for a ride about a mile away from your house. Let her out. If she makes it home, don't have sex with her." Although he didn't say don't have sex with her. He said don't.
Oh, geez, Mike.
He did it much better than me. I laughed my butt off. But sadly, my brother's no longer with us. He used to be on TikTok as Papa Johnny Dukes was his name on TikTok. So I'm on TikTok now, too. If any of you guys are TikTok fans, I just started out doing KO4 PDI on TikTok. No, I don't think you could see him on YouTube. He never did a YouTube channel. He only did it on TikTok. But you might be James Corden. That's the guy's name. James Corden played his video on his nighttime show, the Late Late Show, and that's how he became famous. But sadly, he passed away from the figure it out, and he's no longer with us. He was only 58 years old. James Triplett. Hey, James, you want to come on? Click on the link, and I'll put you on the screen with me.
Oh, man, it is so creepy out right now.
I know it is, right? Like right now, it's starting to get dark here, and I'm looking out the window, and the trees are doing this. You can see the trees if I switch to the tower zoom cam. That's not the tower zoom. That's not the one I want. I want this one.
I'm like a field reporter.
Yeah, you're the field reporter on Mike's live stream. Here's what it looks like by me right now. You can see the clouds moving by, and yeah, it's getting eerie out here too, and it's going to start getting windy. How's Adele making out? The storm seems to be kind of like lingering there. It's still only 57 miles an hour, Adele. You should be good.
Which way you pointing, Mike?
southeast. No, I'm sorry, southwest. Right.
Southwest. All right, southwest.
Oh, so you want to see the same clouds by me when they get to you? Is that what you look?
No, I'm just pointing in the same direction. It looks about right.
Yeah, it does. But you can see the treetops just bouncing back and forth a little bit. I left my two. Oh, Glenn wants to know what's Ziggy's location? West Palatka. What do you? I'm figuring you're what, about 40 miles from me, right?
Oh yeah, we're not close, driving wise.
Yeah, he's
But as
north.
the crow flies, we can 2 meter each other.
Yes. Especially when I got my tower up and I got the Aggies pointing at you. Should be no problem. I can get Ben on 1 watt. And he's what, 13 miles away from me? So I should be able to get you if I pump a few watts into that antenna. So yes, I'm in Palm Coast, Glenn, and Ziggy is in West Palatka.
Palatka.
Now you can see starting to get some raindrops on my camera. It's starting to rain again.
I'm kind of worried about this guy right here, Mike.
Which one is that?
That's my 40-footer.
All right, let's show everybody what he's talking about. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd you go? You froze. I think you just lost power to his router. That's what he was just telling us. How his router is not on battery backup. Oh, well, I bet you lost power. Oh, well. Ziggy, come back. Any kind of fool could see it was something in every way about you. That's not the song. Zig! All right, I'm going to kick you out. I'll bring you back later. All right. So here I am right here. Here I am. Rock me like a hurricane. Right. Oh, Ed's texting me. Adele's texting me. Who's... All right. Anyway. So, yeah, there's the storm. It's coming. Notice they got a little water on the camera right now. And here's my geochron. You can see where the storm is based on my geochron, how it's moving not fast. This yellow circle that you see approaching my house, that's the ISS footprint. Let me just check on my sat screen. Yeah, the ISS is going to be a 10-degree pass. I'm going to show you something cool. I have the ISS programmed into my 705, which is right over there. I'm going to get that. I'm going to turn that on right now. And as the ISS passes, you will hear the slow scan TV signals coming from it. It's scanning. Actually, I won't scan. I can't put this on the screen though, because I don't have a camera over here on the 705. Now, oops. Sit tight, folks. I'm coming right back. All right, sit tight. We're going to get the ISS receive frequency on here. All right, the volume is up. All right. I have the 705 now. It's turned on, and I got the squelch up a little bit. If the ISS starts transmitting signals, slow scan TV, I should hear it. Although I just have it connected to my vertical right now in the backyard, so I wouldn't be able to actually transmit and receive on it. But it's out there, and before I was sitting here while it was scanning, it kept picking up the slow scan TV signals, which sound like a fax machine when it happens. So how's everybody doing tonight? We still have 90 people watching. I got only one thumbs up. Ah, see, you forgot about the slow scan TV. Yeah, it's passing right now, the ISS. Although it's a low pass, it's only going to be 10 degrees is the height. So I might not pick up anything because I'm just on a vertical. I'm not on my Yagis like I normally do it. Yeah, the slow scan TV. Don't worry about it, Glenn. It goes till the 14th. So that's what, Sunday? Right? Today's Wednesday 9th. Monday. Oh, there's rumor that SpaceX is going to launch its super heavy integrated flight test 5 on Sunday, even though the FAA said they won't give them approval till November. Musk is trying to put pressure on. They're ready to go right now, and they're just waiting for the FAA to say, okay, go. So, yeah, that should be good. And it's going to be early in the morning, I believe. It's either early in the morning or late in the afternoon, the launch time. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. Follow Elon Musk on SpaceX on X. You could follow SpaceX on X. They're not on YouTube anymore. You can't watch the launches on YouTube. You could watch people like the Everyday Astronaut, Ellie in Space. Those people are still streaming the launches on YouTube, but they're not. SpaceX is not streaming on YouTube anymore. But this is going to be a pretty ambitious little attempt they're going to make because they want to try to land the booster back at the launch pad. If they pull this off, this is going to be a monumental shift in the space program. Monumental. It's going to be amazing. So keep that in mind. Let's see. How's my my friend Adele doing? Right now, Venice has 67 mile an hour winds. The storm's moved a little bit closer to her. I think south of her, they're going to get more flooding than where she is. Where she is, she's right at the south to north side of the hurricane. So the good news is this is where the hurricane is right now, right? You see it right here? I'm up here. This is where I live. And the hurricane is going to go here. So this stuff will hit me. This will go over me. But it'll get weaker as it goes. So, hey, thank you, everyone, for watching. I can't believe we got almost 100 people watching, and nobody's putting anything in the chat. Somebody put something in the chat. Tell me, say hello. Tell me I'm ugly. Whatever. I don't care. Just let me know it's still working. So this is the app Vent2Sky. VENTUSKI. SKY, I mean. And if you go to vent2sky.com, you could see this exact map that I'm looking at. And you got all these variables on the left here. You could put the humidity. You could put thunderstorms. You could put, let's click thunderstorms and see what happens. Yeah, look at all the thunderstorms. It is all to the south, southeast of the storm. That's where all the thunderstorms are, over here. They're not right here. So hopefully Adele's doing all right. Precipitation, rain. This is the rainstorms right now. The darker they are, the more rain that's falling. Let's get rid of this for a second so you get a better look. And originally they showed it cutting across the state and then moving up north. Now they show it going south a little, out to the middle of the ocean here. We got another storm out here. This one's traveling in this direction. So this storm's going to follow and go that way. I can zoom that way out and you get an idea of where it's going to go. So you got two storms right here. You got this storm here that's turning and going this way. That's good. And these two here are moving away. So we should be okay. It's going to be messy. It's going to get wet. And what do I got chosen right now? Precipitation. Let's go back to wind speed. Yeah, look at that. Venice, only 28 miles an hour right now. Adele, you're doing all right. So anyway, looks like Ziggy's not coming back. He must have lost power. I still have power. Thank you, Jesus. Let's hope I keep it all night, because what the good news is, if I lose power, I set up my generator to work my air conditioner. Even on the generator, I can run my air conditioner. So that's cool. So meanwhile, we have the normal setup here. Here's the geochron look, what it looks like with the geochron. I showed you Vent2Sky. Here's my room. my ham shack. And of course, we got to adjust the video on that. It's so overpowering. There's a backlight adjustment in OBS that does that. That somehow doesn't remember my settings for the brightness. But you can see on this monitor up here, that's the Vent to Sky app. This monitor on the bottom is the one with all of the traffic cams. That's my Geochron up there. This screen right here is what I'm looking at right now. It's StreamYard. And this screen over here is where OBS resides, and that is what's putting the pictures out to you. Oh, you didn't see that because I wasn't. Now let's try it again. There's my Geochron on that TV. This is Vent to Sky. This is the traffic cam monitor. This is the monitor that I'm streaming on right now. And this monitor over here is OBS software, which is exactly what I use to run a live stream. So, how's things in Arkansas? Nice to see you, James. Thank you, man. I love that you follow me. I love that you enjoy it. And if you ever have any questions about ham radio, please jump right in and let me know. And I'll tell you. Anybody out there, my main thing, if you haven't followed me, this is my buddy James from New Jersey. James is a magician. I've known him for, oh God, James, how long have I known you? Like 40 years? Anyway, James is a great guy. He just lost his wife, and he's doing magic shows as tributes to his wife. He's in love with his wife. And I'm Sam Champion. If you don't know anything about Sam effing Champion, he's the big weather guy up in New York. So thanks for coming, James. I'm glad you're here. Great to have you. We got 93 people watching now, and I got 2 thumbs up. Come on, the ratio, 93 to 2. Come on, a few more of you. Give me a thumbs up here. Let me know you like what you're seeing. Otherwise, I'm just going to turn everything off and go home. Wait, I am home. Anyway, so yeah, I've told all my neighbors that since I spent the money on converting my air conditioner to an air conditioner I can use with the generator, I told them, you want to come over here? It's only $10 an hour to enjoy my air conditioning, because none of them do that. So they can't run their air conditioners when there's a blackout. So if there's a blackout, I'll be the one still nice and cool and comfortable, and they won't. I'm kidding. I'm not going to charge people. Anyway, I think that's about it for tonight, folks. We've been on for like 40 minutes. I'm not going to go off. What I'm going to do is stop StreamYard, but I'm going to continue on YouTube streaming the weather information. And I might jump on and off during the night. If I get woken up by giant gusts of wind, I'll probably come on here and shoot the breeze with you. Next week, don't have anything planned for the podcast. If you are a ham radio operator and you want to get on my podcast, you are more than welcome to join me. Any one of you. If you want to learn about ham radio, you can join my podcast. If you want to get on the podcast, if you got something you sell and you want to advertise it and talk to people about it, you can come here and do that. Most of my stuff revolves around talking on satellites that are orbiting the Earth. I get on a satellite pass live at least once a day almost. I've gone now, except for the 1 week I was in Wisconsin where Restream didn't think I went live, even though I did. I probably have close to 52 weeks steady. Probably by Thanksgiving, it'll be every week for a year. I've been live at some point online. So you're more than welcome to join. Please like and subscribe. Hit the bell so as soon as I go live, you get a notification. You don't have to come, but if you come on. Get on here. The water's fine. It's a lot of fun. I don't have any strict rules or regulations. I mean, I'll let anybody come on here with me, ask me any kind of question face-to-face about what I do and the stuff I love. You're more than welcome to join me. Ham radio is a lot of fun. There is so much to it that I can't even bring up in a conversation. It's a hobby of hobbies. Oh, I like satellites. Well, that was something that grabbed my attention the second I got my first license. Somebody said, you could talk to satellites. And I went, what? I've been a space geek for my whole life. I have a season pass to Kennedy Space Center. That's my happy place. Ask Greg. He came with me. Him and his son, we went to Kennedy Space Center together that day and had a blast. Yeah, so I do a podcast every Wednesday night from 6 to 7. As a matter of fact, as soon as I get off here, I'm going to jump on to the St. Augustine repeater and get on their net that they do every Wednesday night. Also, at the same time that's going on, there's a GMRS net for all the weather watchers in Flagler County. So I'll be listening to that while I'm listening to the St. Augustine Amateur Radio Society net. And if anybody knows anybody in St. Augustine, tell them to, get with the program and try to get rid of the idiot, the village idiot that likes to get on their band all the time. Maybe I'll even stream that live tonight so you could actually hear how insulting and ridiculous this idiot is. I hate to say it like that, but somebody should put their foot down, and nobody has any guts. I volunteered to be the guy to find this guy and report him and do the whole 9 yards. And they said, no, we don't want anybody confronting him. They're afraid of him. That was their exact words. It's a shame, too, because it's a great repeater. It has a lot of coverage area. I can get it from my car in my driveway. It's over 30 miles away, and I still get it. But nobody wants to put a stop to this. It's pathetic. I don't know. Everybody says, oh, leave him alone or go away. Well, I've been listening to that repeater for 3 years now, and he has not gone away, period. And that's wrong. So, Andrew, how you doing, Andrew? Yes, Space and Rocket Center. All's going well, Andrew, for me. And there's Glenn. Glenn's saying Space and Rocket Center in Huntsville, Alabama was my happy place. Actually, the best part about that was the first time I went to the Huntsville Ham Fest, I got there a day early. And I'm driving up the highway, and the first thing you see is the Saturn V that's vertical. I only know of 3, maybe 4 Saturn Vs in the country. And there's a vertical one and a horizontal one in Huntsville, Alabama. And if you like that, you will love Kennedy Space Center. So, Glenn, if you ever come down here, let me know. I'll come down with you. We'll do a tour. Ask Greg. We had a lot of fun together. And believe it or not, they put a new restaurant in the Saturn V building that had the most amazing bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich with avocado spread on a pretzel roll. First of all, pretzels are my downfall. I'm going to get fat again because of pretzels. I love them. But, yeah. Yeah, calm night in Connecticut. Yeah, it's going to be noisy here. I'm expecting to be woken up at least once tonight by a gust of wind. Anyway, boys and girls, it's 6:54. I've been on for an hour. I got to get out of here. I'm still going to have my stream running. So all you folks that are watching my stream, stay on my stream. Watch it, enjoy it. If you got any questions, put them in the chat, and eventually I'll get my butt back in here and I'll talk to you about it. I might even come back on live at some point later tonight. So with that, I thank Ziggy for coming on tonight. All you people that are following me, 91 people right now. We had 92 at the peak. Thank you so much for following and liking my stuff. It would be nice if I got a few more thumbs up. Out of 92 people, I would think more than 2 could click the thumbs up. So please do that. I greatly appreciate it. And hit the bell and hit it twice to make sure you get notified whenever I go live. Remember, ABR Industries, for any coax need you have, use my code ABR10, HAMFUN, and you get 10% off the price of your order. Also, EMPShield.com, EMPShield.com. Go there, use my code HAMFUN. Guess what? 20% off. So if you buy $100 worth of stuff, it's only going to cost you $80. I'm telling you, and they got great stuff. I have their equipment on my house right now to protect my house from an EMP attack. So keep that in mind, folks. All right. On that note, I want to thank you all for coming. Wish you a wonderful, wonderful evening. Don't worry. The YouTube stream will continue. The StreamYard stream is going to end, and the YouTube stream will continue. Remember what I always say. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, at least not without me. All right. This is KO4 PDI 73, everybody. Take care.